Hey guys, Coach Thad here and my assistant Isabella. We're coming at you guys with Tuesday's workout, and it's going to be a little different than yesterday's. Yesterday's was that long workout. We had the burpees, the squats, the vest, or the run, and you were wearing a vest for some of you. Today we got a little upper body strength piece, and then kind of a fun little more interval style training. Okay, so as always, we'll start it off with the mobility. All right, so the first one is going to be the pec stretch. Okay, so we'll grab a spot on the wall. We'll get that elbow on the wall at about nose height, and then we'll lean into it. Feel that nice stretch in there. We'll do 1 minute on one side. We'll switch to a minute on the other. Then we've got the night hamstring stretch. Okay, so again, we're in that lunge position, pushing our hips down. We're sitting up nice and tall for about 5 seconds. Then we'll kick it back to the hamstrings, just like that for about 5 seconds. We'll do a minute on one side and a minute on the other side. Okay, and then we'll do the general warm-up and the floor routine. And then our strength today, we're gonna go 4 rounds of 15, let me double check. Yep, 15 single arm dumbbell floor presses in our bridge position. All right, so in that bridge position, so butt is lifted up off the ground, arm starts on the ground, all the way up, all the way down, keeping everything nice and tight. 15 all on one side, and then 15 on the other, and these will be regular speed, okay? So there's no slow tempo to these ones. Then we'll come up after we've done both sides, single arm rows, 15 all to one side, 15 to the other. Make sure we're working on staying nice and flat. We don't want to use our whole body, okay? So it's just this controlled motion, 15 each side. Then we'll rest for a minute, and again, we'll start over. We got 4 rounds of that, okay? Then we'll get into the workout. The workout today, we have 3 exercises. We've got the dumbbell hang snatch, or you can use a kettlebell. So I'll show you real quick what that'll look like. Okay, so again, it's from the hang, so not the floor. So we'll stand it up, and it's up, and then we'll switch. All right, so just a little bit different. We don't have that comfort of going all the way down. One thing I would suggest, if you're not as comfortable or as experienced switching hands in the air, you know, if you typically switch on the ground, obviously with the hang we've eliminated that. So what I'd recommend is switching off the shoulder. So here, boom, right there, okay? One thing I wouldn't recommend is switching down here. There's a lot of fumbling, plus you kind of lose that stretch reflex you created from the down. So that's one thing I would keep in mind. The next movement is gonna be the box jump. Isabella's gonna show us real quick, and there it is, okay? So do one more there, honey. Pretty good. That's a 24-inch box for this young lady. I think she's like 25 inches tall, so that's really good. Come on down. All right, she did a great job though. She landed, stood up tall before you come down. Again, you can jump down or you can step down. It's totally up to you. And then the last movement is going to be the handstand push-up, and I'll show you the different variations. So this week, the reps are going to be down a little bit, so I would love it if you're capable of doing strict. I would love that. And let me just, one thing I want to clear up, I think a lot of people, they get this wrong idea when we do handstand push-ups if they've got the skill. When we do it RX, or as prescribed, it should be on a totally flat ground, okay? So even if you bring in like a yoga mat or a pad, it should be totally flat, just like our surface there. So we kick up, there's no assist at all, it's just down and up. So strict if you got it, otherwise we can kick it up into our kipping. All right, then if we were gonna scale it, the next version, we bring in a pad. Okay, so there we go. My hands are gonna be lower than what my head's going, so it's a little bit easier. Okay, so this would be the scaled version, right? We're here, boom. All right, so obviously we're not having to go down as far, so it's easier, okay? And then we can make that even more easier by adding things underneath and raising that up. Okay, but again, if you're trying to do a workout as prescribed, totally flat. Okay, that's how that's done. Then, if we can't do handstand push-ups on the wall, obviously plank position off the box, or we can go into dumbbell presses, okay? Here's how the workout flows, right? It's 6 minutes of work, 3 minutes rest, and we'll do 3 cycles of that. But what's gonna change are the reps, okay? So the first 6 minutes, we've got 4 dumbbell snatches, and they'll be alternating, boom, boom, boom. We've got 4 box jumps and 4 handstand push-ups. So as much of that in 6 minutes as you can. Should be able to get tons of rounds, right? It's just 4 reps of everything. So You're not gonna be overly burnt out. After our 3-minute rest, we'll come back, same exercises, but this time now it's 8 of everything. Okay, so 8 snatches, 8 box jumps, 8 handstand push-ups, over and over, and then we'll rest for 3 minutes. We'll come back one more time. This time it is 12 of everything. Okay, so usually we do this in reverse order. As the rounds go on, as we're getting more tired, I decrease the reps for us, make it easier. This time I'm trying to just give us a little variation. Now, as we're getting more tired, the reps are going up. Okay, so it's okay if you start to struggle a little bit at the end. That's pretty normal. Okay, definitely let's have some fun with this one. Let's get after it, and we'll see you guys later.